So this is Wendy. She's a hairdresser. She's from Francis Grace Salon. I use them personally and I've been doing this for what, about 2-3 years now? Been going to your clinic?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, to your
At
salon?
least, yeah. Yes.
She's amazing at what she does, but like every profession, there's always a little bit of stress. For every profession, it's a little different stress, but it depends on what you're doing. So tell me a little bit about your day-to-day activities and what you're doing.
Well, I stand on my feet all day. I'm behind a chair and I'm assisting clients. And most of the time my hands are up in the air and I try to, I'm trying to do the right thing, but there's times where I'm blow drying. So from time to time my neck hurts, and generally for me it's this side.
That side?
Sometimes I wake up with a stiff neck or shoulder. Once in a while my feet, and lately my hands. But it's not all the time, and I love my job, I love what I do, but it's...
Well, you're obviously really good at it.
30 years, it's gonna take its toll.
Here's the honesty, any profession that you do, there's always going to be some kind of a quirky thing that, maybe you're behind the computer or you're standing, but every profession has one of those, and obviously you have yours too. So from what I hear today, we're going to addressing your shoulders, your neck, your wrists, your feet. The knees are doing okay, or we need to address those too?
Lately they've been okay. Once in a while those hurt, but it's very specific. It's just when I'm getting up from a squatting position.
Awesome.
So.
While we're doing that, you mentioned the tight muscles in there. Does that give you a headache too? Do we need to address that?
I don't get headaches very often.
Awesome, perfect. All right, so why don't you go ahead, lay down. Let's get you stretching. We're gonna take a look at it while you're doing that. So let's gonna adjust this right here. Perfect. And then I'm gonna drop this down just a little bit for your comfort. We're gonna go Superman style out, and we are gonna start stretching you all over. All right. So with anybody that lifting their arms kind of to their shoulder level or whatever, they're starting to use up this trap muscles. And for a lot of people, for a lot of jobs, these are the muscles that become very, very tight and will feel what we call trigger point or knots. And you have a few of them, my friend. This whole muscle is just absolutely angry with you. And so if you press this muscle a little too hard, the person can get an instant headache, and actually quite severe headache. So we always want to be a little bit on the gentle side when we start. And what we're going to do is we're going to feel the rest of the body here. And we can tell you've been definitely working a little too hard lately, my friend. You got to take care of yourself a little bit more.
Yes, I'm actually cutting back my hours. So.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure a lot of your clients are going to miss you cutting down their hours a little bit. All right, so we've got quite a few muscle tightness right there. Let's take a look at the legs, because that definitely is getting affected. And so these calf muscles are feeling actually pretty good. And I'm going to take care of the legs, the actual feet and ankles themselves when Wendy's going to be looking face up for me. All right, I'm going to take a look at the shoulders too, just a second. All right, well, let's break those muscles up a little bit. Let's relax them just a hair. And by the way, for all the new people out there, we're located in Mill Creek, Washington, obviously US, and I'm coming from you from Amazing Life Chiropractic and Wellness, and my name is Dr. Sergi. All right. Now let's stop this machine. Let's get you adjusted. All right. So first things first. I'm gonna bring this in a little bit. I'm gonna bring these in. I'm gonna take a look. So I'm pushing about equal. This one's not coming as close to the body as they have. And we should be able to fix that relatively easy, actually. There we go. Gonna get a nice adjustment. And let's go right in here. Oh, there we go. That looks much better to me. All right. And so after this, we're going to go right into this area right here. So I'm going to bring the arms in. So on this one, I'm going to grab your head. I'm going to pull it, relax, to the side. I'm going to push right through here. There we go. Perfect. Get a little pop out of that one. That's just gases coming out. The number one thing that I need to see is the motion of it. I'm going to do the same thing. One more. There we go. And go ahead, lay on your side facing towards the camera. There we go. There we go.
always forget what I'm supposed to do.
It's okay. As long as one of us remembers it, we should be good.
As far as which arm and which leg, yeah.
And by one of us, I mean preferably me, right? All right, bottom leg straight. There
That's
we go.
what I
There
yeah.
we go. I'm gonna grab
I know
this.
this by now.
I'm actually gonna grab one like that. There we go. And I'm gonna rotate towards me here. Just gonna one more. Perfect. Now let's go to the other side.
This one's straight. Okay.
Yep. So I'm always gonna steal the bottom arm or the bottom leg that needs to be straight. It's always the bottom something. All right. So I'm gonna rotate you towards me one more time. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's go on your back.
Okay.
And go ahead and move down. I want your shoulders right up the table. Perfect. There we go. I'm gonna extend this. Big bear hug.
Okay.
There we
Oh,
go.
wrong arm.
That's right. I'm gonna grab onto your hand. There we go. I'm gonna give it a big. One more. Nice. And one more. And last one. For those of you who joined the channel, there's always one more, followed by the last one. Right, it's like the appetite. You can spoil one, but there's always one that's coming after
There's one
that.
for dessert.
Yeah, there's always room for dessert.
Somehow.
Yeah. Oh, you feel tightness right here on this side. So, okay. All right, let's take a quick look, and we're gonna kind of sneak right in here. And you feel a little discomfort there too. This is probably a little uncomfortable for you. We're gonna give it a nice little push right here, okay? Perfect. And same thing on this side. There we go. And let's double check. A little bit more. Yeah, okay. One more, okay?
Okay.
I'll give it a nice and good push. There we go.
I feel like I slept on it funny a few nights ago.
Yeah?
Because I woke up pretty stiff like Monday, but
You know, as a rule of thumb, anybody that says I slept funny, I have to follow up with two questions.
yeah.
First one is, how old is your pillow?
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. If you can't answer that question, time to replace
I
it.
think it, well, no.
All right. The other question is, when last time you got a new mattress or rotated your mattress?
We have a newer mattress. It's been like in the last year or so.
Okay. Go ahead and do a turn it around by like 180 degrees, okay? Or if you can flip it, go ahead, flip it. Okay. So when we took a look at the feet, we want to see motion. Your foot needs to move every direction. So first things first, let's go inside. It has some motion. And then we want to go outside. And outside has none. There's no give to it. It almost looks 90 degrees. So we need to fix that. Let's take a look at this one. Same thing. Turn inside. Oh, the other one has a little bit more motion than that one, but still has nothing.
They both have the that one's the one I sprained
Yeah.
really bad 2 years ago.
Yeah, so both of these are not moving properly. So let's get some motion in here so Wendy can do her job, stand on her feet, and she's not going to feel achy by the end of the day. Do me a favor, grab onto the table, hold on for dear life, and I'm going to do my best to throw you off the table, and you are going to do your best, make sure I don't. So go grab on. We're going to pull, push, twist, and shove it back in. It's going to be very quick, okay? All right. Nope, that's not enough. We're gonna switch it over and up. There we go. And that was a nice cavitation or vertebral release. Or we should see more motion in there. All right, so now we're getting a lot more motion towards this. And you can see that line is no longer straight. All right. Let's do the same thing. Nope. There we go. And we're gonna do one more. There we go.
Oh, I felt that one.
Oh yeah, there we go. And now we can see a lot more motion in this one.
Oh.
This one is very easy to see. This one's still a little bit stuck, but it's a lot better. There we go. Okay.
Oh, I feel better already, actually.
Well, that's the reason you're here for.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna grab this here. Nice and relaxed. Go ahead and relax your whole shoulder. There we go. Perfect. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Drop the whole shoulder down. I promise I'll get it back. It's in here. I'm gonna sneak right in here. We're gonna mobilize this whole shoulder. There we go. You just felt all those pop, didn't you?
Oh. Yeah, it's hard to relax sometimes because my shoulders are often, they're all tight.
Yeah. All right. And move around your shoulders. See how they feel.
Tight as usual, but there feels better. I'm always having problems with this side of my body for whatever reason, but it's, they feel a little looser.
Apart.
Yeah.
Go ahead, lay down, face down. Face down, face down.
Oh,
face
face
the
down.
other way
Let's see if I can follow directions.
So here in the clinic, what we do a lot of the times is I will ask the patient their feedback because that's really important, right?
Yeah.
And what we need to do is follow up because sometimes we need to adjust something else like this. You're probably feeling that, don't you? One more. There we go. Then we're going to scoot over to this side. Oh yeah, right in there, here, and here. So we're going to do that too. Perfect. One more. Just a little bit lower. There we go. Go ahead, sit up. And move your shoulders around, see how they feel.
Oh, I feel a little easier to move.
Good.
Yeah.
Shall we take a look at your wrists?
Yeah, that's the newest thing. That's normally every once in a great while that will happen, but not real often. It goes away after a couple days, but it's been hurting on both here for a week and a half now. So that's new. So and we don't have to adjust that today.
No, let's take care of it. Let's have her stand up.
Okay. Because I remember before you said that sometimes my bone slips. So.
Let's take a look. Right at that. Good. Oh, that was nice.
Oh.
There we go. One. Just kind of want to move this just a little bit. There we go. Let's take a look at that one. There we go. Drop this down just a little bit. There we go. Just a little push. Go ahead and move them around. See how they feel?
Feels good.
All right.
Feels fine. I'm brand new. This is why I come to you.
Awesome. All right. Everybody, we're gonna have this video on our blog. Check out the blog. That's gonna have Wendy's detail. She's from Francis Grace Salon, and she's in Mill Creek. Super amazing. Go ahead, check her out. Also on the blog, we'll have kind of the most common things for hairstylists and what you can do to right away to help yourself a little bit. That's going to be kind of one of those kind of a generic thing that we see with a lot of the hairstylists. Wendy, do you want to add anything?
I probably definitely want to say that I've been seeing you 3 or 4 years. Without this, I would not be doing hair. Honestly, get massages regularly, done acupuncture, and is amazing. And you got me into orthotics, and so I'm still able to do my job, which I feel like I couldn't do it physically without taking care of myself. So you're awesome.
Perfect. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.